I believe firmly that athletes, by virtue of the skills that they instinctively possess, represent one of the most qualified sources of leadership talent in the workforce today. Unquestionably. And I believe that for several reasons. All of us are leaders within our organization. So all of us understand what it means to be dedicated to what we're doing. We all understand the value of discipline. We all understand the importance of having this desire to be the best. We also understand skills like perseverance, performing under pressure, handling adversity, being coached, adapting to a new game plan, actually laying out a new game plan. We understand the value of teamwork, working within a multicultural, multi-generational team dynamic. We understand the value of communication and what that means inside of an organization. Here's why it's important. There is a major leadership gap that we're faced with today. It's actually probably the largest leadership gap that's ever faced the modern economy. 10,000 baby boomers are retiring every single day. So we have a mass exodus of these incredible transformational leaders occurring in the workplace. A mass exodus. So who's going to fill those spots? Generation X, that's my generation. Probably a lot of Gen Xers in here. There's just simply not enough of us. Who fills those spots? Well, it gets filled with the next generation. Matter of fact, the largest generation that's ever existed in the United States, the millennial generation, and soon the Gen Z generation. But I believe millennials are the smartest generation by far. They are the most credentialed and degreed generation in history. They're the most socially conscious generation in history. They speak multiple languages. They play musical instruments. They've traveled the world. They grew up in an era of complete and total connectivity. And that is an amazing thing for us. That has led to technological advancements in our economy that we could never even dream of. But we have become victims of our own success. This emerging leadership generation spends half of their waking hours on a cell phone, staring at a screen. And this has led to a serious problem, a really serious problem, because we now have an erosion of leadership in the modern workforce. This is a big deal. Because if the leadership in the modern workforce erodes, the quality of our businesses erode. If the quality of our businesses erode, the strength and quality of the US economy erodes. So it's pretty simple to draw a conclusion that stronger leaders equals a stronger country and a stronger economy. Because I'll tell you right now, Coach Slocum used to tell us all the time, if you want to be excellent, you have to invest in excellence. And if we want to invest in excellence, we have to develop the next generation of leaders. And to develop the next generation of leaders, we do not need to focus on technical skills. And so, I don't want to offend the millennials in the group. The fact that you have multiple degrees and you play 3 instruments and you've traveled the world and you're socially conscious and you speak many languages is amazing. And it is valued and it is respected in the business world more than you can imagine. What I'm telling you is it's not the most important thing. Simply being next to someone who has a supreme level of discipline in their job does not make you disciplined. Standing next to somebody with a ridiculous amount of grit and work ethic does not give you a ridiculous amount of grit and work ethic. The most important thing we can do to invest in a culture of excellence is to start pointing the finger at ourselves and start to understand what kind of caliber person I want to be and what type of caliber person do I want the team around me to be and people. I'm talking about the erosion of leadership in the modern workforce. This is a real threat to us. As leaders, we have to talk about this threat and do things. Because like Reagan said, if we choose to do nothing, about the leadership gap in this country, history will record with the greatest of astonishment that those who had the most to lose did the least to prevent its happening. I'm not going to let that happen on my watch. And we can't allow it to happen on our watch. It's up to us to invest